first breath of humanity to the final message sent to the entire world, Allah chose special men from among mankind, men who stood against kings, against corruption, against entire nations lost in darkness. Some were mocked, some were tortured, some were forced to leave their homes, and some carried the pain of their people for hundreds of years. Yet through every test, they never stopped calling people toward Allah. Islamic narrations mention that nearly 124,000 prophets were sent throughout history. But inside the Qur'an, Allah mentions only 25 prophets by name. Their stories are not just history lessons. They are warnings, miracles, and signs for every generation until the end of time. Tonight, we take a journey through the lives of those 25 chosen prophets. Peace be upon them all. It all begins with the first human ever created, Prophet Adam, peace be upon him. Allah created Adam from soil taken from different parts of the earth. Then Allah breathed into him a soul and honored him above creation. Adam was not only the first human, but also the first prophet. He taught his children about worship, obedience, and the truth of Allah. Humanity itself began through him. After generations came Prophet Idris, peace be upon him, a prophet known for wisdom and knowledge. He taught people writing, science, sewing clothes, and building cities. Islamic narrations describe him as the first man to write with a pen. He spent his life teaching truth and worship, and many scholars believe Allah raised him to the heavens. But as centuries passed, mankind slowly returned to corruption. Then Allah sent Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. For hundreds of years, Nuh warned his people day and night. He begged them to leave idol worship and return to Allah, but most people laughed at him. Then came the command to build the ark. People mocked him as he built a giant ship far from the sea. But suddenly, the skies burst open and the earth exploded with water. The flood destroyed the world of disbelief, while Nuh and the believers survived safely inside the ark. After Nuh came Prophet Hud, peace be upon him, sent to the mighty nation of Ad in Yemen. These people were powerful builders with enormous strength, but arrogance filled their hearts. Hud warned them to worship Allah and stop oppressing others, but they refused. Then Allah sent a terrifying windstorm that destroyed the entire nation. Their huge cities became nothing but ruins buried beneath sand. Then came Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, to the people of Thamud. They carved homes directly into mountains and believed nobody could defeat them. When they demanded a miracle, Allah sent them a miraculous she-camel as a sign. But instead of believing, they killed the camel. Soon after, a mighty blast and earthquake destroyed them completely. Then history witnessed one of the greatest prophets ever sent, Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, the friend of Allah. Ibrahim grew up among idol worshippers, even inside his own family. But from a young age, he searched for truth. One day, he destroyed the idols his people worshipped and exposed the weakness of their false gods. The people became furious. They threw Ibrahim into a massive fire meant to burn him alive. But Allah commanded the fire to become cool and safe, and Ibrahim walked out unharmed. From Ibrahim came generations of prophets. His son, Prophet Ismail, peace be upon him, grew up in Makkah and became known for patience, obedience, and bravery. He helped his father raise the foundations of the Kaaba, and from his lineage would come the final prophet. Ibrahim's second son, Prophet Ishaq, peace be upon him, was also blessed with prophethood. He became the father of Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, whose title was Israel. From Yaqub came the 12 tribes of Bani Israel, but Yaqub's greatest test came through his beloved son, Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. Yusuf was blessed with extraordinary beauty and wisdom. His brothers became jealous and threw him into a deep well, a child abandoned in darkness, betrayed by his own blood. But Allah had another plan. Yusuf was taken to Egypt, sold into slavery, falsely imprisoned, and tested again and again. Yet through patience and faith, Allah raised him from a prisoner to one of the most powerful men in Egypt. Years later, the same brothers who betrayed him stood before him in shame, and Yusuf forgave them. Another prophet sent during times of corruption was Prophet Lut, peace be upon him. He warned the people of Sodom against shameless sins and evil actions spreading openly through society, but they rejected him completely. Then Allah's punishment descended from the sky, and their cities were overturned. Soon after came Prophet Shoaib, peace be upon him, known as the best speaker among prophets because of his powerful words. He warned the people of Madian, who cheated in business, used false weights, and spread greed everywhere. But greed blinded them. An earthquake struck suddenly, and the corrupt nation was destroyed. Then came one of the most emotional stories in human history. Prophet Ayub, peace be upon him. Ayub lost his wealth, his health, and nearly everyone around him. Pain covered his body for years, yet he never lost faith in Allah. While people abandoned him, his loyal wife stayed beside him patiently. Finally, Allah answered his prayer. A spring burst from the ground, and Ayub was healed completely. Allah returned his blessings and rewarded his patience. Another righteous prophet was Prophet Dhul-Kifl, peace be upon him, remembered for justice, calmness, and devotion in worship. Then came one of the greatest struggles between truth and tyranny. The story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. Musa was born during the rule of Pharaoh, who enslaved Bani Israel and killed their baby boys. To save him, his mother placed him into a river, and by Allah's plan, the baby was raised inside Pharaoh's own palace. Years later, Allah chose Musa as a prophet near Mount Sinai. Alongside his brother Prophet Harun, he stood before Pharaoh and demanded freedom for Bani Israel. Pharaoh refused. Then came miracle after miracle, the staff turning into a serpent, the sea splitting apart, and finally, Pharaoh drowning before his army as Musa and the believers crossed safely through the sea. Later came Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, both a prophet and king. Allah gave him the Zabur and blessed him with an incredibly beautiful voice. Mountains and birds glorified Allah alongside him. Iron became soft in his hands without fire. His son, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, inherited a kingdom unlike any other in history. Allah gave him control over winds, animals, and jinn. Armies marched under his command, yet he remained humble and grateful to Allah. Then Allah sent Prophet Ilyas, peace be upon him, to guide people back toward truth after they returned to idol worship. After him came Prophet Al-Yasa, who continued calling people toward obedience and righteousness. Then came a prophet swallowed by the depths of the ocean, Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him. After leaving his people, Yunus boarded a ship during a violent storm. He was thrown into the sea, where a giant fish swallowed him whole. Darkness above him, darkness below him, darkness inside the belly of the fish. Yet even there, Yunus remembered Allah sincerely, and Allah saved him from impossible darkness. Then came the righteous prophet, Prophet Zachariah, peace be upon him, who cared for Maryam and served faithfully in worship for many years. Even in old age, he prayed for a child. Allah answered his prayer with a miracle. That child was Prophet Yahya, peace be upon him. Yahya was blessed with wisdom and purity from childhood. He lived a life of humility, worship, and courage. He spoke the truth fearlessly and called people toward righteousness, no matter how powerful the opposition became. Then came one of the greatest miracles ever given to mankind. Prophet Issa, peace be upon him. Born without a father to the pure Maryam, Issa was a miraculous sign from Allah. Even as a baby, he spoke from the cradle to defend his mother. Allah gave him the Injil and blessed him with miracles by his permission. He healed the blind, cured the sick, and brought the dead back to life. But many still rejected him. Plots were made to kill him, but Allah saved Issa and raised him to the heavens. And according to Islamic belief, Issa will return before the end of time. Then finally, after centuries of prophets and revelations, came the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Born in Makkah in the year 570, he came from the noble tribe of Quraysh and the lineage of Prophet Ismail. Allah sent him as a mercy for all mankind. He faced persecution, war, hunger, and heartbreak. Yet through patience and revelation, Islam spread across the world. And with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, prophethood came to an end. These prophets were not ordinary men. They carried humanity's greatest responsibility. Their stories teach us patience like Ayub, courage like Musa, trust like Ibrahim, forgiveness like Yusuf, and mercy like Muhammad, peace be upon him. No matter how dark this world becomes, the message of the prophets remains the same. Worship Allah alone. Stay firm upon truth, and never lose hope in the mercy of Allah. Peace be upon them all.
If this reminder touched your heart, make sure to share this video. And subscribe Islamic Legacy for more powerful stories that bring history to life.